So with your father's charges stemming from 1973,
Yeah.
the murder of a drug dealer, do you believe that he's innocent of that, or that he deserves to be exonerated from the, what's it called, the first act, the first?
Well, so here's the thing. He has two cases. And in 1973, that case is still going to be there, even if if the First Step Act relieves him, he still has to deal with the case in 1973. And with the case in 1973, he had a rappy on his case. They said that he made the call of a murder, and his rappy said that he actually done the murder. So, I mean, he's done 25 years as far as that's concerned, and 26 years on the other case. Like, he's a changed man. He just deserves a chance at redemption, just like his rappy deserves a chance at redemption, just like a lot of the other people that's on the case that he's fighting right now are getting opportunities to come home and have a second chance at life. Like, he deserves for the law to work for him. It worked the way it was supposed to work when he got into trouble. So now he deserves the same redemption that everybody else does. And it was that he allegedly made the call, but we're not gonna get into that. He's done the time for it. So, and it's a lot of other people that done heinous things and put their hands on people that got an opportunity to change their life and try it again. I just want him to have the same opportunities.
And I was looking into that case. They didn't even have no concrete evidence that he really made that call. So it was basically, it looked like they needed somebody to take the fall for it.
Well, they definitely let him take the fall. He takes the fall for that case, and he takes the fall for a lot of the behavior that's out here in the streets that's not under his control or any of his ideology. Like, he's horrified at what's going on out here right now.
And I see he's changing the movement towards the Gangster Disciples. He's changing it to the growth and betterment.
Well, he's not making any changes, particularly himself right now. I mean, he can't speak to the world, but it was growth and development before they silenced him. So he was trying to make changes and better his community before they took him away from the world and took him down there in Colorado. The movement was trying to get the kids off, make sure the kids wasn't coming there where he was. Like, he was seeing too many kids come into where he was at. He had seen the community, like the police would go down to the projects and they would bring everybody out just like they would bringing inmates out of their cells. Like, we was being policed and housed inside our own community. That's how we started with the ghetto prisoner thing years ago. And so when he seen that and he like, I'm locked up and they free in the world, they getting the same treatment. That's when he, that helped him push the movement to try to change things, try to get his people to come together and start, marching and voting to make changes in our community so we could have opportunity. It's all about poverty. Crime comes from poverty, you know what I mean? If we don't have stuff and we want to have things, then we try to get it. So in actuality, we hurt people. We are already hurt, so we hurt other people in our quest to try to get to a better place.
Exactly. And like you said, hurt people, and poverty does strike violence and all type of criminal acts.
Right.
I'm 100% sure about that. But do you think when they seen that your father was changing his role and everything, like you said, he was all about bettering the community,
right,
and trying to spread that word. So when they seen that, do you think that's the reason they try to pin a case on him while he was incarcerated?
Well, of course, our great government would never put down a black man that's trying to better his community. You know what I mean? It seems to be that way, but it's no hardcore facts that you can just say that they actually did that. But I mean, it appears to be that way, that anytime somebody is having the influence and power to do things, as far as a black man, they kind of silence you. And, over the years, it's been the power to do good or bad. When you show some type of power, they kind of don't want you to step up to the forefront. There's always a scandal or somebody's getting murdered or something, you know what I mean? So I can't say that that's for sure what they did, but it seems to be that way.